Hey y'all, welcome back to Ray and Tima, the main event. Ready to start on some breaking news this week. But before we get into that, we do have a special guest today that we want to, appear on the show. And he is from the DMV area, meaning DC, Maryland, Virginia. Upcoming fighter with 7 fights and 4 KOs. Maybe some of y'all might have heard of him. And if not, this is your chance to get to know who he is. So we want to invite Nick DaTruth to the main event, so you guys can go ahead and meet him. Hold on. Nick, can you hear us?
What's good, Nick? You there? Oh, man.
It's frozen. Hold on. We got technical issues going on. Hold on.
Well, see, can you remove it and add them back?
Yep. There we go. It's connecting.
Okay.
It's a little technical issues.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
okay. So, Nick, how are you, first of all?
All
right, can you hear us? Hold on, we haven't checked.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hi, Nick. How are you?
Virgil. Good.
I think he has a bad connection.
Yeah, hold on. It's a bad connection, Nick. Let's see, guys.
Oh, man, our first guest we can't.
All right, there you go.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
Had to get on Wi-Fi, bro.
It's okay. It let the viewers probably chill for a little bit, get a little break and get their snacks and come join.
Oh, yeah, it's good now.
My phone was tweaking.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. So, Nick, how are you? How are you today?
Good. Tired.
Well, we're glad to have you on the show.
Looks like you just came back from the gym.
Yeah, I did. That's why I look so messed up right now. I'm cutting weight. So,
the grind.
When we in camp, we like animals. We don't get haircuts. We don't get nothing. We just thug it out. You know what I'm saying?
There you
go. Already.
There you go. See, working hard as always.
Yes, you gotta do. That's you gotta do.
So, Nick, like I introduced to the viewers, you 7-0, 4 KOs, just to let them know for the record. So, again, thank you for joining us. So, of course, we got some questions for you, get to know you a little bit better, and of course, for our audience, get to know you. All right, definitely let us know, where you're from, hometown, and everything.
Upper Marlboro, Maryland. I'm representing the DMV.
There you go.
Always.
There you go. All righty.
Yeah, I only lived around here. That's it. I want to be from Florida, though.
Florida?
Why Florida?
Yeah, why Florida?
I love Florida. That's like my second home. Like, if I could live there, I would.
Yeah, but they don't breed the best boxers,
Nah, they do. They breed some good fighters, though. Florida
I know, but I'm biased. I love my East Coast.
Nah, the DMV got the best fighters, but Florida.
What about Texas, though?
They are,
Oh, man.
Nobody's better than the DMV.
Let's go ahead and end this interview. Can't put down Texas, man.
All right. So I'm gonna start off, Nick. Obviously, I'm gonna ask you some, questions just to get to know you a little better, for the audience to even know you, who you are. Firstly, I want to ask you, what drew you into boxing?
Well, I always so I got a crazy story. Like, I started when I was 17, but like, if you get on my Instagram page, you see that I always wanted to do it since I've been young, but my mom never let me. Like, she just never wanted to see me getting hit upside my head for a living. So when I got old enough to really do it myself and really like lock in with it, get in the gym, I signed that waiver myself, and I got straight to it.
Yeah,
I just said, you know what, and I ain't never looked back. I remember like it was yesterday. I called an Uber. I called an Uber to my first gym. And he was like $50 for gym dues, and I made sure I paid that $50 because I wasn't turning back.
Right.
There was no turning back from there.
And it's crazy because from what I've seen and witnessed, being able to see your training and all, it's just like it doesn't even seem like you started at 17 at all.
Yeah, when you want something bad enough, you'll go get it. You playing from behind. Like when people start late, people see it as, oh, the guy with that experience gonna do this and he gonna do that. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
it's just what you do. You training. I'm
Mm-hmm.
disciplined down to the bone, so I'm gonna be as good as somebody that's been boxing their whole life. 'Cause I treat it like I've been boxing my whole life. Like I said, I've been training and all that, but I never got took serious until I got into my first gym, and that was at 17. Like I've
Exactly.
always been street fighting. I've always been fighting. I never lost a street fight. Anybody can quote me on it right now. They can quote me on that. I
Oh,
never lost a
okay.
street fight
Okay. Not
in
gonna
my
question
life.
that one. Not gonna question that one. But no, that's truly like amazing, obviously. I mean, and also if you want to tell the audience, what division you're fighting right now.
140, and I'm the best in 140. Quote me
Oh,
on
Ooh,
it.
it's some killers at 140,
Oh,
that's
man.
what
I
I'm
already know.
saying.
I already know. I mean, I'm slicing it though. I ain't the best
Yeah,
right
okay.
now, but I feel like I got the skill set to be the best at
Yeah.
140, and I ain't even making that up. I've
Yeah.
been in the ring with some of the best guys at 140, and
Yeah.
I ain't gonna really say names and all that because experience is experience. But I've been in the ring with some of the best fighters, world class fighters. You know what I mean? So
That's
it's
what's
just
up.
all about how you. It's all about what you want. And I look up
Exactly.
to all
Yeah.
these guys, but it's to the point where you look up to them too much. Once you get in there with them, you're gonna be scared. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's
So
all
I
about the
watch them,
mentality too.
Yeah.
but
You can't
I
show them
want
too
to
much
beat them.
respect.
Yeah, I
Right.
want to be able to beat them one day. Like I don't want to watch them and get starstruck by them. Then when I'm in front of them, I can't perform. I want to
Yeah.
be able to
That-
say, "Damn, he could fight. He the best in the world right now." But that's what I strive to be. So that's how
Right.
I treat the game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that just leads me up to my next question, because like you said, like, you face these like tough competitions, these opponents, those stars that you
Hmm.
talk about. But like, so how do you mentally prepare like before, a fight?
How I mentally prepare for a fight. First of all, I don't listen to music. That's one thing I don't do.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
embrace the noise. I don't care if it's
Yeah.
100,000 people in the arena. If
Mhm.
you don't embrace the noise and your first time hearing the noise is when you about to walk out to the ring, you're gonna
Mhm.
get super nervous. So what I do is I don't listen to music all the way from the weigh in all the way up into the fight because you gotta embrace the noise. You gotta hear the crowd early. Like if
Yeah.
you don't hear the crowd early, it's gonna psych you out when you get in there. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
People think
Mhm.
listening to all that, I'm gonna kill you, beat you out to the music.
Yeah.
They hear that and then they get motivated by that. I don't get motivated.
Right.
I come into you come ready. If you gotta get motivated, that means you're scared, or that means that you're not ready. I come ready, so I don't put my headphones on at all to the point where I'm nervous, but I'm hearing everything already, so I'm
Yeah,
ready for
mentally
the
preparing for
crowd.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
That's a
ready.
different approach. I like that.
Yeah, I don't listen to music. Like if you ask my coach, he always asks me, "Put your music on." I say I don't listen to music. I don't even
Mhm.
bring earphones to the arena.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't. I
I love
really
it.
don't bring earphones to the arena
Okay.
at all. Because I
But
like to hear the noise. If I don't hear the
exactly.
noise, I'm gonna freeze up when it's time to fight. Because I'm like 100,000 people. Oh shit!
Right, right.
Like
Yeah.
I want to hear the noise. I want to.
Yes.
You know what you about to walk into. But
Yeah.
when you got the Kodak Black and the crazy music,
Uh-huh.
tunnel vision blasting in your head, you take them earphones off, you're gonna realize it's reality now. You really
That's
here
what it
now.
is. That's what it is. And
You
I do
really
hear
gotta
a lot of
surrender
like
now.
fighters talk about having the little jitters before a fight and all of that, which I think is completely
Yeah,
normal.
that's what you
Um,
gonna have the jitters. You just gotta embrace it.
yeah. And that's what it is. It's that confidence too.
Shit, I be about to cry before every fight.
Oh, for real?
Before every fight, cause it's just a blessing to even be about to walk out in front of all them people. Like
Mhm.
it's crazy. Like to this day, that's why I never lose my hunger. Cause I always tell myself, "Damn, you always wanted to see yourself doing what you're doing right now, and you doing it. Like you making your ring walk.
Exactly. And
Like
I mean,
it's
look,
crazy."
you right now, you're undefeated. And so, I mean, what mentality you have to keep going? Because I know with a lot of fighters, especially the pros, they want to stay undefeated. They want to show they're the best on the top. But even the best fighters, have
Hmm.
gone through the challenges, have lost and overcome that. But what are you doing to just keep going, knowing like,
That's a good question because I get that question a lot. Like if you watch all my interviews, I'm gonna say the same thing.
mhm,
I fight anybody. At the end of the day, if you not a Olympian or somebody with praise or you not in this famous gym, you gonna have to fight to
yeah,
get where you going anyways. You can't just be I know a lot of guys 17, 18 and 0 right now still ain't got no
hmm
buzz
hmm
because they not known. You gotta be known. So you gotta take somebody down to get in that spot, or you got to fight a lot of unbeaten guys. You
Yeah,
can't just think you're
exactly.
gonna get in
Yep.
there with 17 bums and then be 17-0, and then because once you get to the top, 17-0 fighting 17 bums, you gonna get beat,
Yes,
and it's
exactly.
evident. Like
Exactly.
it's if just facts. Like if you really watch boxing, it's facts.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, hold on. We got a
it's
little
like
net.
I've everybody that I fought hasn't had a good record. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Mhm.
still building, but I've been trying to jump out there with guys. I tried to jump out there with an undefeated guy. He got injured. They had to sub somebody in for that one. He was 5-0. I was 5-0. I beat an
Yeah.
undefeated guy. He was 4-0. I beat an undefeated guy who they called me down there to fight at 147. I
Hmm.
came up a weight class to beat him. I'm trying to stack good wins, because if you don't stack good wins, you just
Exactly.
going to be a regular guy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
true
saying.
that.
That
And
resume
that's it. I
matters.
don't want to
That
be a
resume
regular guy.
matters. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You
You
resume
always
definitely matters.
you always want to level up.
exactly. That's what it is.
You and
All
then
right.
it's like you don't want to keep fighting taxi drivers because that's not helping you. As an amateur, I had like 14 amateur fights, but
Yeah.
people don't understand. See, when people hear that, they think, "Oh shit, he don't got experience." But like I said, I've been in there with some of the best fighters in my area.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what it is.
if not majority of all of them,
Yeah.
any
Yeah. And I
fight
mean,
in the DMV, I've been in there with them.
see, and I think
Like,
it's
and that's a
again, it's the
fact.
mentality, and you're hungry for it, and I think that's what's going to make you great at the end of the day because you want the competition and you're not afraid of it. And I think that's what a good fighter does. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they take the big
That's
risk.
fact.
I'm sorry, like
It's
I've
like
always.
this. This is how I see boxing, right?
Hmm.
This is how I see boxing. Why sign up for a fighting sport if you don't want to fight nobody?
Yeah,
True.
exactly, exactly. That
Like,
makes sense.
why say why would I be 7-0 and another dude's 7-0 and I'm acting like, oh shit, I don't want to fight him, or
Yeah, you might
he
as well
this and
not
he
be
that.
in the
It's like,
sport at all. Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, it's
You
like
gotta
you
embrace
gotta
that
know,
challenge.
you gotta embrace the challenge
Exactly.
because you gotta know your
Yeah.
level, and eventually you're gonna run into these guys anyways. Because they all in your weight class.
Exactly. All right.
So
Okay. Well,
whenever I'm
that's
in the
good.
gym, I'm telling you, it's just it's not rocket science. People think boxing is rocket science. It's just what you want. It's what you want.
Exactly.
That's what's
Exactly.
up.
I love that. I love
That's
that. All
all it
right. And
is.
my other question for you is like, as a boxer, what do you believe are your strengths in and out of the ring?
Oh, my strengths in the ring. I mean, it speaks for itself when I'm in the ring. I try to be the best I can be in every aspect of boxing, and my coach, he makes sure that I be the best that I can be
Hmm.
in every aspect. So,
Yeah.
if he pull up the film and I was slow, we work on speed. If he pull up the film and I wasn't hitting hard enough, we work on power. If he pull up the film, my footwork wasn't good, we work on. So we make sure we try to cover every base when we in there. Because
Yeah.
it's different styles for different fighters. It's different fighters got strength. Different fighters. I try to be the best that I can be at everything, and the things that I like, them the things that I focus on the most, because you never know when you're going to meet a guy who can test your weaknesses and your strengths, to the
Hmm.
best of their ability. So it's a lot of things that. But for my best thing in the ring, I say it's my jab. I don't Without my jab, I don't do nothing without my jab.
That's the most
That's the key
important.
to everything. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the
I don't.
key.
Yeah.
That's the
My
biggest
jab is like
component.
my best friend. So I got like a scenario, right? The guy that
Hmm.
I fought at 147,
Yeah.
he was kind of taking my jab away, and I was going back to the corner like, "Hey, coach, what we gonna do?"
Hmm.
He taking over reliable from me, but I had to adjust. I had to be smart.
Yeah.
Let your hands go. Combination punch. So I had to start combination punching him, and it was working. And that's what I mean by, if you take away my greatest strength, I'm gonna have another strength that I can piggyback off of to still win that fight, or still,
Exactly.
have a flawless performance. I don't
Right.
just get stuck on one thing, and then when that one thing gets took away from me, I'm just dazed in the fight. I don't know what to do. Nah, you gotta have multiple things you can go to when the going gets tough. Every fight
Yeah.
never gonna be easy.
Yeah. And I think that,
You gotta have that tool bag, man.
yeah.
You gotta have it. Like, you
Because
gotta have it.
once I see a fighter when they can't adjust in the ring, I'm like, it's over. It's over right now.
You
Oh,
gotta have it. Like,
you can always tell too.
Yep. You can tell.
you definitely like Shakur. I never doubted. in my mind that he couldn't like fight somebody, but why go out there, you know, brain damage doing all that when you don't have to? But he showed that he can. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he knows I got that
He
in
can
my
do it.
toolbox.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it's like why do I don't nobody has brung that out of me. So why do I have to force it?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
what he did was I know he gonna bring it out of me and I'm gonna show it. And he showed
Yep.
it. And now it's like,
Yep.
what can you say about him?
Yep. Exactly. There you go. That's a good example right there. All right. And I know Ray, you had a question too. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. When can we? When is your next fight?
Ooh, good
Next
Or
question.
week,
do you have?
actually.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. How can we watch it? I mean, where?
Uh it's like a just a I'm not gonna say resume building fight because I don't sleep on nobody, but it's in
Yeah.
North Carolina and I had to take it because there was no local fights for me in the DMV.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to stay busy, stay active, keep
Okay.
building
Yeah,
my fight.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so the guy
So
he a veteran though. You know, he's been boxing for a long time. And he actually got experience. He's been to a couple of nationals, so it's gonna be
oh, that's a good challenge. Yeah, that's a good little
Oh yeah.
competition.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I'm on his levels, his level.
Say, do
Yeah.
you know if somebody gonna be there streaming the fight? I want to see it.
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
it's gonna be streamed from me and my brother's Instagram account that we have together, the
Okay,
Athlete
cool.
Brothers. So
Definitely. We'll
I can send
definitely
it to
we'll post it.
I
Yeah.
can send it to her.
All
Yeah.
right, bet.
I'll post it on the bio for this
Yeah,
podcast.
she won't
So,
be disappointed though. It's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a boxing lesson once again because I feel like what I do in the ring, not a lot of guys can prepare for.
hey, look, that's the
Hey,
point.
that's good
That's
shit.
going to show us greatness though from you. So that's all we want to see. And I'm rooting for anybody in the DMV. So that's
That's
all.
that's all you ever gonna see from me. I'm not sizing myself up. It's just the
No,
truth. Like
you're doing good. All right. So my last question for you, obviously, is as you're going through your boxing career and with all these upcoming fights and building your resume, are there any top fighters that are currently active right now that you would love to ever see yourself in, like, share the same ring with?
I'm gonna say shit. All of them from 135 to 140 right now, even 147 because like I said, I look up to these guys to the point where it's like, damn, like I like to see them fight and I watch these guys fight, but it's
Yeah.
to the point where I'm not watching them to fear them or be they not my hero. I'm watching them because it's like, damn, one day I want to fight you, like the Devin Haney's, the Strakors, the guys, all the good guys,
Good
Keyshawn.
guys. Yeah.
It
Yeah. Oh,
makes sense. When you watch these guys on TV, you like, damn, like I want to fight you one day. You don't watch them on TV and say, damn, I'm scared of you, or damn, this motherfucker on TV, I'm never gonna be able to fight him. You watch him to say, I can't wait to share the ring with you. Like
yeah.
that's what you're supposed to do. So I won't like one thing about me. I won't ever like disrespect no fighters, especially when it comes to
Hmm.
experience. They are going through what we call the top level right now. They are going through what we all see as the top level. So I'm not there yet. So I can't say what I would do to them as of right now. But when I get to that point, oh, of course I'm gonna pop my shit and say what I'm gonna do to them when I get there. Of course,
Yep.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm gonna feel ready
Exactly.
for 'em. I'm gonna feel more
Okay.
than ready. So
So
it's like
So I'm just letting them know, just in case, because you never know who might ever come across this video. So if any Keyshawn, Shakur, anybody, I hope they're ready. That's all.
Especially Devin.
Devin
Take,
Haney. Devin
take
Haney.
him out for me. Take
Look,
out Devin
look,
for me.
Ray. All you gotta do is call out Bill Haney and we
That's
set it
it.
up.
That's all. Make sure you
That's
take
all
them
you gotta
niggas out for
do.
me.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Definitely would love to see something like that. But yeah, definitely. Yeah. Nah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm so glad that you joined us, today and, able to give you a platform just to also speak and, hopefully, getting more recognition, not only but the DMV, but, Ray being out from Texas. So other people from the South can tune in too and just seeing like what the DMV has to offer, you know. So that's
maybe
it.
one day, right, bro? For me.
Well,
Huh?
hey, make sure you gotta come back and mess with and fuck with us, man. Hey.
I got y'all.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Thank you so much, Nick. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank y'all for that.
I mean, no problem, man.
No problem. There we go.
Hey, he cool, man.
He is. He is. I'm telling you.
His mind is made up and everything. I like that.
Exactly. I love fighters when they're hungry for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and apologize to viewers if there was any the disconnect lagging a little bit. I know people got Wi-Fi issues, but it's okay as long as we could get across the point. But
you know what's crazy? He started at 17. That's crazy.
17, and a lot of these boxers, like people that that we watch right now currently, they started at like 9 years old, 10 years old.
Come on, 4 and 5.
4 and 5. So, but at 17, I mean, from what I've seen in the past, when it has streamed on YouTube and one of his past fights, his jab is crazy. That's one
we gotta make sure we see it next week.
Yeah. Because every single time I see him jab, my shoulders hurt. I'm like, that's a lot of jabbing. So I get it. I get why it's his greatest strength. But all right. So now moving on to all these topics. Oh my gosh, Ray, crazy week.
What you want to talk about first?
Where do we even start? Like, we go from.
You want to start with your guy?
Oh, okay. Let's start with that. So I guess Bivol saw my tweet, spoke up, and said, "Hey guys, I had back surgery."
Man.
So I knew.
Hold on. He said he's been dealing with this for years, right?
10 years. He had back injury for 10 years. So what I'm no doctor, so I don't want to speak from a medical, area here, but like those back injuries are serious, and boxing training, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, this man been balancing weights and he be doing crazy stuff. The Russians, they don't play when it comes to training. That's one thing I got to give.
Listen, but my thing is, the fight was in February, so why did he wait 6 months to have the surgery?
But he said that it kept getting worse in camp. Remember, he vacated the belt to do the trilogy.
That was in April.
In April, right? So maybe going into camp, maybe he was training and realizing, ouch, my back is not looking good. I don't think I'm gonna be ready in October, November. That might be a risk of an injury that might get worse.
Or did he know that all this was gonna happen and he just prolonged this shit?
That's true. I was telling somebody that came across my profile. I said maybe the team didn't want to say anything until the surgery was successful, because you never know what happens with surgery. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he's well up and everything. So maybe it was just a privacy thing. I don't know how their team works. I can't speak on the team, right?
So the surgery was today?
I think it was probably sometime this week, I guess, because he was just in Rome. He was just in Rome. So, it might have been scheduled. Yeah, because when it comes to surgery, they always do it like months in advance to schedule the surgery. So obviously he probably had a date scheduled. He knew this was happening, and maybe they said, let's wait until the surgery to announce what's going on and then move on. So it kind of makes sense why he postponed. He said, maybe I can't do October or November. So it kind of now makes sense.
Oh, now we know we ain't gonna see him till next year now.
Yeah, 6-8 weeks of recovery, then back to training. But now it's a good toss up now. So do you think Benavidez and Beterbiev are fighting next after this November card?
We possibly could see that, but then again, who knows?
And it could be what? Bivol maybe versus whoever wins the Caleb Smith versus Morale. So
me personally, I think Bivol gonna take a tune-up when he comes back. If I were him, I would. That'd be smart.
That's probably true. That's true. Yeah. Or I think he should probably just go ahead and just finish the trilogy, to be honest. Just end it.
Do you think he wants it?
I think he does, because you vacated the belt. You gave him his word. Just like Beterbiev gave you the word to give you that rematch, do this. I think you should honor your word and do the same thing. That's only fair. That's only fair to me. If y'all spoke on it, y'all try to have negotiations.
It don't have to be undisputed. It can just be straight up. It don't even matter.
Just break the tiebreaker. That's
the tie.
That's all it is at the end of the day. And then move on and go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all want to do. But I just think out of respect, he should go ahead and do that. But yeah, so that's that. I mean, so now he's recovering. We'll see what goes on. Beterbiev is now taking on a new fight, so we just got to move on with this and let that be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see.
All right, now Boots. What do you think about that one? The tune-up.
Who? Well, is this gonna be Rashida Ellis or that other guy?
I believe it's gonna be Rashida.
They're saying it's somebody else. Ooh. Did you see that update on Twitter?
It was like because it was what they were negotiating a $500,000 contract.
Yeah, and because remember that Eddie offered Rashida $250,000 at first, then he doubled it.
Okay.
But Rashida came back and said he needed $1 million, something like that, and they were going. I don't know what happened. And I think
I don't understand. Like I get it. Okay, they're trying
but
to.
He said he'll take the $500,000. But I think Boots them and already moved on to somebody else.
Who is it that he moved on to? I forgot the name. There was somebody there.
I can't pronounce the dude's name.
You pronounce at least the first name, last name, one of the names.
Yeah, I can't pronounce neither one of them.
Where is he from?
Hell if I know.
What did it start with? Just spell it out. Spell out the first name.
I'm trying to see can I find that tweet.
Oh, okay. Well, while we're doing that, I'm just saying, for me, in my opinion, I get it. Maybe let's give Boots a tune-up and then give him a big fight after, please.
Okay. Let's talk about the rumors. Virgil is supposed to be next in January, February. So
from what I saw from Mr. Ortiz Sr., he's saying that.
So why did Eddie come out and say that shit then?
I don't know. What is going on? And Ortiz said, when did Eddie become our manager? You know what I'm saying? He's got a point. Because why are you speaking before the actual team? You know what I'm saying? Like
Eddie came out and said this shit like it was already set in stone for them to fight. Already they got the match, they got the venue, everything.
Well, but it was interesting because I saw a tweet from Ortiz Sr. saying that, Virgil has needed tune-ups, to prevent himself from an injury that could have almost killed him in one of the last fights. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, wow, I didn't know it was that severe. I knew the hand injury, but like, what else happened?
Oh yeah, he was seriously hurt. Let me look it up.
I just can't remember. I was trying to go back and look at it, because I know he's not talking about the hand injury, but obviously he needs tune-ups, I guess, because of health-wise and stuff. But I just really want to see him get some title shots. You want to see Virgil get some title shots? Yeah, me too. But all the guys with belts are busy. Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying even just like within the next.
I don't care if it's Boots or Virgil don't have a belt. I want to see that. That has to happen. That's the best fight in the division anyway. That is the best fight in the division. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Because when I saw the announcement, they were like Boots and Ortiz probably in Vegas. I was like, oh, I'm pulling up to Vegas. I'm going up the whole timeline. I was like, hold on, I'm about to start right now. Start booking my flight. 5 minutes later, Bush Boxing say no. They said no. It's not true. And I was all bullshit. I'm like, man, I don't know what to believe. This is why I always have to wait until like there's multiple sources because it always sounds too good to be true. So I was like, okay. So I don't know. I'm hoping we do see something good from the two of them, like within the next year or so. They can have their tune-ups this year. Hopefully we do see Ortiz come back this year. They said maybe we might see him by the end of the year fighting. So that would be great, though. I'm hearing he's supposed to be in the end of October. Okay, good. Because I do want to see him in the ring, and I do want to see Boots. So that would be good. And if the Boots fight is in Philly, I'm pulling. You gonna go out there? Oh yeah, I'm pulling up. It's like a 12 drive, so I'm pulling up definitely. Sure. All right, and then also, did you see that the Adrian tweet about him coming back to boxing? Why? We don't want. I don't want to see trolling, but there's no reason for him to come back. I don't want to see AB. The last fight with Black Cobb, no, that did it for me. We don't. I don't think we need to see AB. Great guy. He had so much potential, but we don't need to see AB back. AB needs to be streaming right now. That's what he needs to be doing. Yeah. That's exactly what he needs to be doing. Yes. No. I think Manny is going to be fighting again in December. Oh, I heard. Yeah, but who? I don't know, but that's going to be really interesting. Like he really wants to be back. Okay. I heard it might be Tank and Manny in December. Hold on, before I even say anything about Tank, I just want to wait for these legal issues to just fall through. Like, hold on. My thing is, if it's Manny and Tank, that means we're not getting that rematch with Roach. We're not. But we're not even getting the Tank. Did you see the little boxing cards are coming back out? Yeah, I saw that. We're not even putting Tank in the card. Like they're not putting no PBC fighters on the card. None. That hurt my feelings. I was like, hold on, because I was going. I mean, if they're gonna do it, I will put all fighters on there.
Yeah, I don't understand that because they have all the top ranked fighters and everything. So I was like, really? So okay. Well, as long as I get my Shakur card, I'll be good. So hey.
That's all you worried about. And Bivol.
That's it. Oh, and yes, get them signed if I ever go see them. You know. And then of course we do have the rematch happening November 15th in Tottenham with Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn.
Oh yeah. Who did you have in that first fight?
Definitely gave that to Eubank. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might win again. I don't know if Conor Benn is going to redeem himself and win.
Okay, is it at 160?
I think so.
Like the first fight?
I think so. I think they're doing that. Yeah.
I think that weight cut might hurt Eubank this time around because he didn't like that first go around.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, some people think Ben might.
But they gave us one hell of a fight though.
Yes. It was.
I love that fight.
I didn't think it was going to go to distance. I was like, somebody going to get knocked out because this is brutal right now. Like, they gave us a brawl. To me, that's still fight of the year for me. I don't know.
Oh, easily.
Still fight of the year for me, you know. So definitely I'm ready for that fight because I know it's supposed to be happening in September, but it's okay. They postponed it for another 2 months, so we'll be ready. Honestly, November is going to be so stacked.
November is going to be great. Especially that card in Rye season card.
Yeah. We have a lot to be thankful for this Thanksgiving. Yeah. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I'm excited for November.
I can't wait.
And see, I think all of this is happening in the month of August when we thought, August is going to be so dead for boxing. All of a sudden, we're getting hit with news one after the other. It's been a crazy week. This week has been insane. So, you know, from the Bivol situation, Conor Benn, and all of this. So it's been crazy. You know, again,
making no fights. The news been keeping it up for us.
Yeah. Oh, but I know Raymond Ford is fighting on the 16th.
He's fighting next week.
Yeah, he's fighting next week.
One of those, I think Turkey boys fighting next week. One of those heavyweights.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think is it what Moses?
Something like that. Yeah, him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's fighting. Raymond is on.
Dylan White. He's fighting Dylan White.
Yeah, Dylan White, and then Nick Ball versus Sam Goodman. I'm rooting for Nick Ball. You know about Sam Goodman, right? How he ducked in a way?
Oh, yeah. I know, yeah.
How do you spar like right before your fight and get injured? Like, and you did it twice.
No, he didn't get hurt. He just pulled out of that fight. That's all. He didn't want that smoke.
He didn't want that.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him, man. I don't want to take a punch from him anyway. I don't blame him. But yeah, that was a really bad look on him because he kept saying, there was I think it was a press conference when he was saying that Inoue is not an exciting fighter. And I'm like, well, then come make it exciting and then out.
Yeah, he didn't want that smoke.
All talk. So Nick Ball, I'm rooting for him.
Me too.
Get him out.
Knock his ass out.
Exactly. You were scared from Inoue, and now Nick coming after you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so that's technically all for this week for boxing, really. I mean, it's been exciting. It's been a roller coaster, a lot of emotions on the timeline with a bunch of debates from, you know, Bivol being a duck, from, you know, Roach calling Tank scare now. And I'm just
I saw that stream he was on. He was saying he's scared to come out and play. I'm like, okay, man.
Maybe he's going through some life shit, you know. I don't think he's scared of you, my guy.
Okay, so when is the hearing? Tank's hearing?
I believe it's August 12th.
Okay, it's next week. So that's like Tuesday.
Yeah, so we should be hearing something soon. So definitely.
We'll know then. For sure.
Yeah, hopefully. I just hope he's good. It'd be nice to see him back again. I just don't know what his future with boxing looks like moving forward. So if he wants to take that Manny and retire, I don't know. A lot of people are saying that's not a good look. They're not going to be happy with that type of ending.
I don't think he cares to what we think.
Yeah, he doesn't. You know, he's not gonna care, and he's gonna say that. He's gonna say, "I don't care what y'all think. I don't care."
He's gonna do him.
Rightfully so, he is gonna do him. But it just sucks because it would have been great to see him fight Shakur or somebody in that division.
All them guys, man.
Yeah, it would have been great. And now, and I'm waiting to see maybe in January if do we get Shakur and Tio?
Oh, man, Tio a lot of talk, so I'm not gonna believe nothing until he gets in the ring.
It has potential to be such a great fight.
Exactly.
Like it actually has potential. Like I'm so sure it would do numbers.
It's a great fight, man.
That is
I know, and I know you're gonna be. I know you're gonna pull up to that fight.
Depends where it is.
Okay.
Depends where it is. Bring it to the East Coast. I'm going. But I mean, hey, it could be in Texas. I'll still pull up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll pull up. I'll come out. I'll come down south. I know it'll be nice and warm in January over there. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not hot, but it's warmer than what it'd be over here. It's kind of cool. It's really cool here in January, so that'd be a nice little break.
It'd be about 40 to 50 here in January.
Let's see. Oh, see, that's better than here. Huh? We're like in the 30s, 20s.
Oh no, we don't hit that to like.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know. So if, wherever this fight places, I mean, I would definitely be interested to go. Whether it's media credentials or get my ticket, I will definitely go. But again, I just don't believe T.O.
No.
You got
to hear somebody else.
He's calling out Richardson, Hitchens, and Shakur at the same time. I'm like, stop with the theatrics, dude. Just freaking sign a contract.
Fight one of them. I really don't care.
Yeah, at least fight one of them. Even if it's Richardson, just fight. But I want to see a good fight. That's all at the end of the day. Because in this division, I just want to see good fights because nobody ever fights each other, and I'm tired of it.
And what's crazy, the division is loaded. That's the thing. And they still ain't fighting each other.
So many good talent, like elite fighters, and we're not getting these, I get it. Like, we want to see Shakur fight the best of the best, and I get it. He's not in control of that, but it's like, can somebody just fight? He's calling you out, so fight him. If you want to be the best and show that you're better than Shakur, then fight him and let us see that. Me
personally, if Tank does end up fighting Manny in December or whatever, I think Shakur should just move up to 140 because there's nothing else at 135 for him.
I don't think because if he can't go undisputed at 135, what's the point? Just go to 140.
Exactly. I mean, he could fight Schofield. I still want to see that fight, him and Schofield.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he could do that before he goes to 140 and then just wrap it up from there. But I do want to see him go undisputed. I want to see more from him. I want to see, him fighting champs and everything. Just keep it moving and having a better career for himself. Because, there's nothing at 135 at this point.
No.
No.
I don't want him to start his career and he's waiting on something either. Just go ahead.
No. I mean, he's still young. He's still, he still has a future, but I don't want him to waste it on people that don't want to give us the big fights with him.
Exactly.
So. But other than that, that's it for this week's boxing content, So I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we'll be back soon next week, because this week, really, are there any fights?
Ain't nothing this weekend.
No, guys, we're gonna take a rest. We're gonna rest, but next week, we'll definitely discuss, this next card with Moses and Raymond and Nick Ball. So that should be exciting. We'll break down. We'll actually break down some styles from some of these fighters and actually discuss, this. I think that'll be great for the viewers to actually, just see where our head is at with who we choose. I think that should be another thing. We should just start choosing like who might win, even if we win. Yeah, exactly. I think that'd be pretty fun. And again, we have to remind viewers, share, like, subscribe. We want to do a giveaway. We want to reach 100 subscribers. We're at what?
Get us to 100 tonight.
Yes, that would be great. Obviously, I mean, we want to do this giveaway and show our appreciation, and we're so glad that you guys are out here supporting us. And again, we're just starting from the bottom. We're going to get up there to the top. Eventually, elite fighters can come join us in this podcast and, engage with us. I think it'll be great. And we'll definitely do some live streaming. So you, as the viewers, can chime in and give us your opinions and your comments and questions, and make this like one of the best boxing podcasts there is out there. Definitely want to make boxing great again.
Oh, yeah. Just stay tuned. We got major things happening this year.
We have things up in our sleeve. Yeah, we got it. We got it coming. All right, guys. See you guys next week.
All right. We'll holler at y'all.